Hi, my name is Amy with the Yogi Pierogi, and this class is going to be a strong prenatal flow that's suitable for all levels, all trimesters. So really the most important thing is just being able to connect your breath with movement, and of course with anything, just taking a break when necessary. So personally, coming from a very active practice and being very active, it's been humbling to see what you have to adjust, when to slow down. So if you go through this practice and realize, hey, you need a break, listen to your body, listen to your baby. So let's get started. Let's just find a comfortable seat. So in this comfortable seat, whether the legs extend out or finding this cross-legged position, that's just fine as well. You can place one hand on your heart and just one hand on your belly. And we'll find just a few deep breaths. So I want you to take a deep inhale. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let's take a nice deep inhale. With the exhale, shoulders roll back and down. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhale. And roll it back and down. And now breathing in and out through the nose if that's comfortable for you. On your exhale, feel the pelvic floor engaged. And then with the inhale, let that soften. Again, with the exhale, feel the pelvic floor engage, even the low belly in. And then inhale. We'll do that 3 more times. This strengthens the deep core muscles, as well as our pelvic floor. And next time you take that breath, just allow the hands to rest on top of the thighs. Allow the head to gently fall over towards the left side. Notice that the right shoulder is peaked up, try to roll that down. Again, breathing in and out through the nose if that's comfortable for you. Bring it back up to neutral and let the head drop towards the right shoulder. Notice if the left shoulder is creeping up, just let that soften. And then bring it back to center. Finding a side body stretch. Right hand comes down, top arm up and over. Feel that left hip anchor down. You can roll the chest down if that feels better for you. We'll bring it back up. Left hand comes down, right arm up and over. Good. Let's bring it back up. We'll find ourselves in a tabletop position. So wrists underneath the shoulders. Knees can come even a little slightly wider than the hips. So you can place the blanket underneath if you need. But let the low belly pull in, activate the core we still have, and then extend that right arm forward. Left leg can come back behind you, or lift the left leg hip distance height. Again, notice if baby starts to take over, try to still feel that engagement here, and hold. Good. Let's go ahead and place those hands and knees down, or hand and knee, and we'll find the other side. So right foot can come back, left arm forward, low belly in, and that right leg extends and hold. Remember, never hold your breath. Good. Bring it back into this tabletop position. Let's find our cat-cow. So inhale, look high towards the sky. Exhale, you can say hey to your babe. Notice if you need to widen the knees. I do. Inhale, look high. And round. 3 more like this. tabletop, we'll curl those toes, lift the hips up downward facing. You can separate those feet a little bit wider if you'd like. Just pedal it out. If you experience any heartburn, the gaze can look forward. We'll slowly walk those hands back down towards the feet. And just grab opposite elbows. Sway the body from side to side. Release those hands down. Let's slowly roll all the way back up towards standing. Let the shoulders roll back and down. We'll reach those arms up overhead. Let the right arm dip, left arm up and over. Just 3 breaths here. Bring it back up. Left arm dips, right arm up and over. Bring it back up. We'll bend the knees as we fold. Lengthen halfway, straighten the spine. Walk it out, let's find that plank pose. You'll drop the knees and think chest, chin down towards the ground, so elbows in. So chest, chin down, and then drop the pelvis, roll open as much as it feels okay. You might stay halfway or enjoy this cobra. You may even still enjoy a down or up dog. You can just sway one shoulder from front to back. And just find a child's pose for a moment. So knees wide, toes might touch, but keep the elbows lifted. Just sway the hips gently from side to side. Good, let's slowly shift back forward. Curl your toes, lift the hips down dog. We'll place the right toes behind the left heel, just stretch out the calf. And then finding a lizard. Right foot to the outer edge of that right hand. Take as many steps as you need here. You can drop the left knee. Right toes can pivot out 45. Just open up the hip here. Good, as those right toes spin back forward, you can stay just like this. We'll reach the right arm high and then swoop it down. If you want a little bit more, let the left knee lift. So right arm lifts on the inhale and swoop it down. For another 3, 4, 2. Last one. Good, we'll walk our hands over towards the left. Finding that wide leg forward bend. Let's lift the chest halfway. Hands come to the hips. So we're strengthening the back here in the core. Squeeze the elbows in. Think like you had your favorite beverage resting on your spine here. And hold. Good, strong legs, strong core, come all the way up. Right toes pivot towards the right. Finding our warrior 2, so arms extend into this T position. Really ground into the outer edge of that left foot. We'll flip the palm of that right hand, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. 4 more times like this. And we'll blame baby brain, but I forgot what number we're on, so let's find one more. Side angle. Right forearm will come down. Left arm high towards the sky. Explore the top arm up and over. Let's create a little bit more sides or more space in the ribs. As our baby takes up more room. You can even let the right hand rest on your baby here. Bring it back up, warrior 2. We'll rotate the feet facing towards the side. Heels and toes out. Let the hands rest on top of the knees. Let your right shoulder dip, look over the left shoulder. Bring it back to center. Left shoulder dips, look over the right. Bring it back to center. Hands to the hips, let's come all the way up. Good. So spin the feet facing towards the front. We'll work on our warrior one. You might step that foot in a little bit more. Work on the hips squaring towards the front of your mat. Arms high towards the sky. Good. Exhale, bring those arms out into that cactus shape. Inhale, arms high. Think resisting through a body of water. Exhale. Inhale, arms high. Each time the elbows come down, squeeze the shoulder blades back. 2 more. We'll soar the arms back behind us. Find this nice diagonal line. So left hip comes forward. Try to keep that knee right up over the right ankle. Don't let your baby just take up all this room. Activate the core we still have. Inhale, arms high. Good. Place those hands on the hips. We'll spin those feet back towards the side. Wiggle your feet closer together. And then imagine you have a block in between your thighs here. We'll bring those hands to heart center, even your baby. Let's slowly drop our hips. Make sure you can still see your toes unless the belly's in the way, but try to find a little wiggle. If you have a block, you can imagine squeezing those thighs in, at the same time resisting. Hold if you want a little bit more, arms up overhead. Tell yourself you're strong, you're capable. You can do anything you set your mind to. Just finding the tools in your toolbox to stay calm, collected. 2 more breaths. Good, it's over. Let's release it out, shake it up, shake it up, shake it out. Good. Before we find the other side, let's ground into the right leg. Let's check in with balance. So hands can start at the hips, baby, or heart center, whatever you prefer. Left foot into a kickstand on the shin or on top or above the knee, just not on the knee. Again, check in. See how you feel here with your balance. If you feel pretty stable, the arms overhead again is going to elevate that heart rate. If you fall, just blame the baby. Good, bring those hands back to heart center. Let's slowly release that leg down, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good, so stepping towards the back of the mat. We'll bring those feet hip distance apart, if not a little bit wider. Heels in, toes out. Let's find a squat. So this is known as our malasana. So hands to heart center. If your heels don't touch the ground, don't worry about it. You can also place a block underneath your booty. But opening up the hips. Who knows, maybe you'll deliver your baby this way too. Good. I always like to come forward. So place the hands down. Knees come back. You might have to kind of travel a little bit further back. Finding our tabletop at the back of our mat. We'll find cat cows again. Let's inhale, look high. Round the back. Say hey to the babe. Exhale. Good. Just a few more times. From this neutral tabletop, curl those toes, lift the hips. We'll step the left toes behind that right heel. Stretch out that calf, the hamstring. Lizard pose, left foot plants on the outer edge of that left hand. You can drop the back knee down, left toes pivot out 45. We'll find that lizard variation. Allowing our hips to open here. Good, let's place those hands back down. The left toe is pointing forward. Right hand stays down, inhale, left arm up. And bring it down. You can amp it up with the right knee lifted. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale down. 3 more. Place the hands down. We walk over towards the right. Adjust the feet for that wide leg forward bend. We'll lengthen halfway. Hands to your hips. This time come all the way up. Let's bring those heels in, toes out. Again, make sure the knees cross over the toes. We're gonna find picking up our baby squats. So we're going just for 10 here. So let's inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, bend here. Picking up the lightest baby you'll ever carry. I always think like Lion King makes it a little bit more pleasurable. Really try to connect that breath with movement. You can find a mantra. Breathing in, I am. Exhale, strong. Breathe in. Exhale, capable. But something I challenge you to do is to try to find at least 30 squats a day. It doesn't have to be all at once, but break it up throughout your day, morning, afternoon, evening. Let's just find 3 more for good measure. I know I said 10, but I have no idea what number we're on. Last one, we got it. Good. Place the hands on your hips. Adjust the feet for a second. You may wiggle them in a little bit more. Just rock the hips in a little circle. Rock around the other way. Good. We'll adjust those feet here. Warrior 2. Left toes point forward. Or towards the back of the mat, over the left side, arms extend. Let's inhale, reverse the warrior, flip the palm of the left hand. Back to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Back to warrior 2. Good, 3 more like this. As you find this warrior 2, side angle, left forearm comes down, right arm high, reaching up and over. Notice how one side compares to the other, especially how baby takes up space. Good, let's go ahead, bring it all the way back up. We'll adjust the feet. So stepping towards the back, warrior 1, hands to the hips. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, back. 3 more. Feel free to shine your baby forward. You can offer a slight back bend here. You should feel no pain in that low back from this pose. As the arms come up, we'll soar them back behind us. Squeeze the shoulder blades together like we're taking off flight. Right hip comes forward, left hip back. Good. Let's inhale, bring it up. Hands to your hips. Rotate the feet facing towards the right again. We'll wiggle those feet closer together, finding our balance again. So left foot plants, right foot like a little kickstand, our tree or on the shin, right even above the knee. Hands to hips, baby, or heart center. Find your focal point. Again, if you fall, you can blame the baby like I am. One side's always easier than the other. Maybe the arms come up. Good, hands to heart center. Let's slowly release and just shake it out. Let's find ourselves at the top of the mat now. So heels and toes out, we're coming back to that squat. So slowly find your way on down. Malasana. Hands to heart center and just sway from side to side. Good. Coming down to your bum. So again, you can come to the hands and find yourself there, or use your hands to kind of help prop you down. Once you're down, soles of the feet down, knees high, fingertips point forward. Just puff your chest. Let the knees gently rock from side to side. Good. Let the knees fall towards the left side. We're going to come into a little fetal position. So as you lie on your side, let the left hand support the head. Bring those heels in, knees together. I don't want the hips to rock from side to side here, and I'll explain in a second. Or the arm can extend just like this. So just notice which one feels better. So on your inhale, you're going to open up the right knee as much as you can, and exhale, slowly lower. Again, think resisting through water. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good, let's find a few more. For those that want to amp it up, you could always have resistance band as well. Let's find that last one. Good. You can kick your foot with that top leg, with the right leg. The right hand might reach back. Just get a nice quad stretch. You don't get a lot of hold. Good, and then slowly roll over onto your backs. This is a great exercise, again, if you have a block. So soles of the feet hip distance apart. Hands can rest beside you. You can grip the mat as well as if you need. But keep the soles of the feet down. Lift the hips up, inhale. And exhale, slowly lower. If you ever feel pressure in the eyes, you can elevate with a little blanket underneath the shoulders. Otherwise, let's slowly lift, inhale, or just come out of the pose. And exhale, lower. Engage the glutes as you lift, inhale. 2 more. Last one. Good, now let the knees fall towards the right side. Again, the right hand can support the head. Bring those heels together, knees together. And then that left hand supports you right in front. Just 6. We open up the knee. Exhale, lower. 5 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's slowly find ourselves on our back. Just one more time here. Bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh. You can push that knee away. Just getting it opening into the hip here. And then let's release that right foot down. Let's bring that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Left hand can push the thigh away from you, getting into that hip here. Just allowing that heart rate to slow down. Good, and then allow those feet to come down. We'll find our Shavasana in what's called our flapping fish. So just allow yourself to roll towards the left side here. You can let the head just rest on the arms. If you have a pillow at home, you can place the pillow right in between the knees, or even letting that knee rest right on top of it. But allow the eyes to close. Make any adjustments that you need so that you can truly just surrender here. And then take a nice deep inhale in. And exhale, let it go. So just noticing in this short period alone how your body feels, how your baby feels. Letting go of any expectations or even judgment of how your body felt even just a few months ago or 9 months ago. And allow yourself to truly surrender. So take as much time as you'd like in your resting pose, no rush. You can stay here as long as you'd like until you're ready to come out of it. But I want to thank you for sharing your practice with me and your baby, or babies. Namaste.